Here we go. This is Julia, the Nomadic Crafter, with an update for you. Here's my beautiful girl Bambi. We just went on a big little walk. And I'm here in Ocean Beach. And have some van news for you. I gotta tell you, I have fallen in love with Ocean Beach. And it is the most wonderful place. And I really don't want to leave. So maybe I'll leave and come back. Like a lot. So I have some van updates for you. I just checked all the fluids on the G20 here. For those of you that don't know, it's a 93 Chevy G20. And the oil and the radiator fluid the transmission fluid look great. It's got bad smoke coming out of it. It smells like fuel. But it's not even sluggish right now. It is making a noise on the side, which is probably the axle. But I've decided to put up and have made a for sale sign for the G20. I guess I kind of decided this morning. I realize I have the option of fixing this one with my loan money. I'm allowed to do anything I want with it, van related, which I didn't think was the case before. I thought it was exclusively for a new van. Anyway, I considered fixing the G20. As I said, the money would go a lot longer when I already have the van. But you know, this morning I was thinking, it doesn't have heat and AC. Even if I fixed whatever on the transmission, the axle, the water pump, whatever's going wrong with it, I still would have a van without AC and heat. And those things are really, really expensive. I'd never have AC without throwing a couple thousand probably at it. And who knows what's up with the heat. I was quoted $800 in North Carolina. You know it's more in California. So I made this flyer 2 days ago and then flipped back to the idea of keeping this van. But I'm going to change this flyer. I'll show it to you. And I'm going to make it $1,500 instead of $1,000. So here's the flyer. It talks about everything that's good. Says it runs, but it does need work. And I want someone to fix it up. I need to add the starter and the new battery I put on it. But 93 Chevy G20 conversion van, 6-cylinder sport van, runs but needs some repairs. New back brakes, front brakes with rotors, pads, wheel bearings, tie rods, calipers, and brake lines. 2 new tires, new serpentine belt, fuel filter, throttle body gasket, ball joint, muffler, and more. Badass Pioneer stereo system. I need to add that it has a USB. But then it says it has smoke, 2 windows, needs fixed. Estimated 164,000 miles. You can live in here. She just crossed the country. She's a beast. Just needs someone to fix her up. So it's going to be $1,500 or best offer. I realize what vans are going for here. The G20 is a good van. Someone needs to fix her. It's actually killing me, and I feel extremely irresponsible for driving her around without fixing her. I am determined to get the other van right away. Now, before I talk about the van that I found that I think we might get, it is Friday. I'm going to test drive her and look under her and under the hood on Monday. I have come up with an idea to do this. A litter pickup group made up of van dwellers that get to park here in OB. So let's clean it up. 1, let's not make a mess. 2, let's clean up the other messes that are already made. Badass, right? So we're going to start this on Sunday, I think. And you can just read what it says. Let's contribute to the community for the welcome they have provided us. If you love OB, please help keep it clean. This group will pick up litter on Santa Monica Street and other areas where we park. Gloves and bags provided. Next pickup time and date. Woo! Thank you, Ocean Beach. So if I'm going to be here, I got to do something to be part of it other than just living in my van. All right, so I thought I'd just walk around this area real quick, show you some OB, while I talk about the new possible van. Bambi, I'll be right back. Wait for me, okay? All right, so the new possible van is, be right back. Whoops, I should probably turn it off so it doesn't die. Anyway, one of the reasons I want to walk around is to show you all the vehicles, but I can't hear myself out there. All right, I'm just going to do it. I'll be right back. There's so many vans here. So it is a '94 Dodge B250. It is a conversion van. It has the bed taken out of it and a platform bed put on with a queen size mattress. And it has nothing else in there, so it's ready to go. It is not, I repeat, not a high top. It is smogged. Let's see, what else can I tell you? It has heat and AC. And it has an extra, right on. It has an extra AC cooler that you can run when the van's not running. Hey. And it has a marine battery and a solar charge converter. Is that what it's called? Yeah, so it has no solar panel. I will not be able to sew in it the way it's set up now, but it already has the marine battery and the solar charge converter. So, and that is what's running the extra AC. It's just a, an Arctic cooler of some kind. You put water in it and then it keeps the van cool. Boy, I'm having a brain fart here. Like I say, I get distracted easily. You can see everybody's hanging out here. It's winter, people. Look at it. It's beautiful. Saw this bus pull in earlier. So my one brother found a place with school buses, and I haven't called him yet, but I just don't have enough to maintain a school bus right now. So the van, right. So the van has heat and AC and an extra cooler. And I guess I'll go this way now. Let me think for a second. Oh, I just found this wrench. So it's a 6-cylinder. The guy's asking $3,500. He said he'd give it to me for $3,000. He took a cross-country trip with his son in it, and it has 173,000 miles now. He said the registration's up at the end of this month, and I told him my conundrum about becoming a citizen here or not, or just, and he said he'd register it for another year for me. And he said he'd put the value of the van low so the taxes wouldn't be high. He sounds like a motivated seller, maybe too motivated, but I think it's for real. I think this is a good van. I would spend everything I have getting it. That's $3,000. There's this giant white dog over here that I've been saying hi to recently. He's amazing. He's way bigger. If we were to go up to him, you'd see he's as big as me. Yeah, so this guy's willing to do a lot. And basically, it seems like it's mechanically sound. The owner that had, so he had it for like over a year. The owner that had it before him put in a new radiator, a new water pump, a new alternator. You can see that those things are new when you go look at the van, and that's what I intend to do on Monday. What else? It's white. 4 new tires. Check out all the vehicles here. There's a cool wooden truck thing over there. Have I interviewed any of these people lately? No. My phone is at 21% right now. My computer won't charge with the cord. I gotta bring it into a place, find out if it's the computer or the cord. This is my second cord. So that's why I haven't, but I will. Yes. I also saw a little Dodge Caravan Sport, like a minivan with a high top. It was so cute. It had a TV and a VCR in it as well. It's just vans for days here, man. Look at my van. All right. I have to go to this side. Oh. I gotta show you something. So the van being a 94, I won't be able to use the OBD2 with the mechanics, so they can tell me what's up with it, if anything is, but he says it's totally mechanically sound. Trying to think of anything else. So we have a van that's mechanically sound with a bunch of new parts and the beginning of an entire solar system, heat, AC, and an additional air system. I just want to show you this vehicle here. Yeah, there. Cool, huh? So what do you think? Oh, and it's a 6-cylinder like mine. It's a small van like mine. We're not going to have any more space. We're going to have to get some storage on top or something because I need more space. And with the sewing thing, I've really been thinking it might actually be better to sew sitting down, because I could sit on the bed and I could have some kind of table that like maybe a leaf like flips up, and then I can sew and I sort of move over and then I can iron and cut patches. Mostly what I'm doing is leaning over the table anyway. So you can see I'm getting my California accent back. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. So it might work out for sewing. It'll have to work out for sewing. I don't intend to buy another van anytime soon if I buy this one. Hi. Hi, Bambinos. Found a wrench. It's not food. It's not food. She could make it into food. No, that'll break your teeth, baby. My girl is doing so good with the other dogs. One of the reasons I'm in such a good mood today is Bambi and I went out and, well, last night we did a lot of training with other dogs just by going near them and sitting. And if she growled at any dogs while we were passing, we would just stop, turn back around and pass them again until she wasn't growling. And it was good. And there were some police officers watching, and I was kind of doing that around a bunch of homeless people and their dogs. And they were like, oh, she's training that dog, you know, and they were watching training the Malinois. Anyway, and then this morning we went and watched the surfers, and I'm going to do that every morning now. It's unbelievable. These surfers are so beautiful. It is so beautiful here. I can't, I was just like rooting for them and like pointing up, oh, dude, wipe out. I was like narrating the whole thing to myself. It was so fun. And Bambi sat out there and we, you know, I coached her on how to handle other dogs. That's what the training is. So anyway, she's doing great, and she is such a love bug. This dog is the most amazing dog. I am so glad and grateful that I found her, and so glad and grateful that I did not let her go. You know, I was pretty sure about it, but that didn't last long. So, but watching those surfers this morning put me in a really good mood. And also, I've been going to sleep earlier, like 11:30, 12, and getting up at like 7:30, 8. And so that feels good. So we'll go see the new van on Monday. I have a pretty good feeling about it. I'm not 100% sure, and I won't be until I drive it, smell it, sense it, pray around it, look under the hood. Maybe those should come first. I don't know. I think the prayer probably. And I'll keep looking. It's pretty hard. See, I'm afraid to go use my computer, which isn't charging, because once it's dead with both batteries, then that's it. I won't be able to access any of my photographs or anything. I'm pretty scared about it. And buying this van would take everything I have. I wouldn't have anything else until I sell this one. Oh my God! I forgot to tell you. I have a brilliant idea. It's not even my idea. It's just... Okay, so I thought, hey, I'm going to have 2 vans for a little bit, possibly. I can't sell this one until I get another one, right? So that means I'll have 2 vans. And you can park here in OB. So I thought, why don't I rent it out by the night for inexpensive to the right people, and or a night or 2, and then repark it. Good God, it's hot in here. I mean, it's not that hot, but it's going to be. Oh, cleavage. Sorry about that. Or you're welcome. Yeah, I thought, you know, leave the bed in here. All my stuff will be out. Leave the dresser in here. Set it up where they can have a chair there. Set the chair up there, and they can have a surface there. And I'll even clean out the porta potty, which I still haven't used. Just make sure it's clean. And put that in here for them. Do not give them the keys. and only people that I would trust. And I have a list of 3 people so far. As soon as I decided to maybe do that, and I have to be very careful. Obviously, it's not legal. I'm not going to do it the legal way. I'm just going to, you know. Anyway, as soon as I decided the possibility of doing that, I ended up immediately seeing in a row 2 of the 3 people I was thinking of. Both of whom I really trust. My girlfriend lives in her car, and she might like a night or 2 in the old G20. And for people that have modern devices, they can actually plug their modern tablet or phone into the G20 and get on their computer or whatever, unlike myself in my own G20. So anyway, her I would leave a key with, and probably him too. So that's 2 people that would rent it out, and he's considering renting it out for a month and parking it in a spot where he knows he can park that long, and then possibly even buying it. He is going back to work, to the corporate world for a bit. He decided to become homeless for a while and heal his cancer, which he did just by not working and sitting and meditating and telling his body to heal. I'm telling you. Anyway, that's the other idea for this G20. During the interim, can make some money because I would need it. That's the update. I think I need to let you go. Maybe the other video I wanted to upload didn't work because it was too long. So I just wanted to give you an update there and show you a little bit of OB. We're having a good time here. I'm going to get to crocheting. Then I'm going to try the library, try charging my computer again, and look at more vans. Thank you for watching my channel. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Let me know what you think about the 94 Dodge B250 6-cylinder conversion van with a marine battery.